feel bad for them because like usually, like I can never get the stream back up whenever that happens on YouTube. What up? See something. Oh no, okay, YouTube came back up. That's actually weird. I mean, it's a good thing, don't get me wrong. You restart your yeah, well, internet decided to do the thing it does. Or my internet decided to do the thing that it tends to do and does ish. So yeah. That is what happened. All that stuff. I mean, obviously not necessarily matters, but bad internet. That I know, right? Here I was like sitting there cooking, right? Trying to cook. And the game was like, nah, bro, we don't want you doing that. Came out of gut fairly quick. I mean, it just tends to hiccup like that every now and then. It gets hiccups. It just comes on and just be like, nah, bro, we just want you to stop what you're doing, stop streaming. It's kind of what happens. Someone said something about me like get offline and go ahead and update a video guide or something. Who was that said that? Skid mark life. I just saw that. By putting the glyph on the exploit weakness. Oh yeah, I guess I could max out the control glyph, right? That'll give me a few more points and damage or whatever. But it's definitely hard to like actually wait a minute. Yeah, I have to turn this. Okay, so only problem is that it takes so many points to get here though. Like this will have to be like because I put it here. So I go here. So it take a lot of points to get there. Because you have to go all the way around. Like everything else you don't really want. Like you don't want this. Well, I guess that's not bad. But you have to go all the way around to take that. It's really a lot of points to get here. But yeah, I guess I could try to go with another board to try to get like teeny bit more crowd control percent to make up for not having the whatchamacallit. I guess that actually might be a better play than trying to fit in another glyph though. I also sit there and try to max out the control glyph for my I would take off some of the Actually, before we do that, let's take a look at the skill tree real quick. So we have 31% increase now. So let's say if I was to remove, what would 2 look like? 28. Okay, so that's a 3%. Okay. Actually worth more than I thought. If we do have a question, I don't have much experience with Rogue. I'm curious what build is good to start with. Barrage. A physical Barrage I think is easy to start with. And Dario's Barrage is better. It is a little more strict in the gearing department though. But I think Barrage in general is a really good player-friendly build. Ruthless, what's going on? Are we back up on YouTube too? Are we good? You're welcome. I wish I could do a planner. I'm not sure if it's gonna let me do it. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Can you guys see the planner? Okay, so we have to remove this. So you have to X that. All the other boards suck though. I almost feel like I have to find another way to get here. I have to move this board. Almost like this board almost needs to be in the middle somewhere. So I could remap right back around to it to be able to pick up like almost like a even then I still don't think I have enough points. I have to kind of come back. So maybe I can come back through here. But then I have to connect that. So, all right, let's see if we can do something like, nope. Let's see, we're pulling apart all the boards here. Let's throw an intel glyph in here so I at least know what I need to take. Okay, so if I do well, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to take all that anyway to get to 49. Let's just 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. God, such a lot of points though. 7 extra points I have to find in order to add another glyph. I can do, for example, let's do combat. Okay, so that's 4. Now I still gotta connect all these boards though, so that's still kind of bad. So I still have to find a way to get out. So I gotta maybe go this way with no witness. So it'll look the board would look really funky. So if I do that, grab this, connect. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, there's no way. This, yeah, so this definitely can't be the second board. We'll figure it out. So let's put this over here. Let's go back to putting this here. Maybe this here. Come here, put this. Nope, can't put that there, but we can put this here. And we can put this here and rotate it. Bro, I done like completely fucked up my entire Paragon boards here. Hold on. Okay, so I won't need to come out this way, but I'll still be able to connect here and here. Oh no, I can't because that's points there. Dang. All right. So not there. So I have to connect this here. I still gotta find somewhere to get back here. This really has to be in the middle, really. Moist Penny said that I know it's not a real question, but with the Landslide Druid, is Tyrael is better than the rare bear chest piece, or Tyrael is better than the +4 ranks? I wish I had an answer for you. I am not sure. I really wish I could answer that for you, but I can't. There's just no way to do it with this being the second board, though. Jeez. Or third board, even third board. It has to be in the middle. Okay, wait a minute. So we can. Okay, so we can do this. Remove all these points. Take this here. I see it now, I think. And remove the points from here. No. Yeah, because this can go here. Right? And then rotate it like that. So that connects. Got that. And we come up here. I'm gonna have to figure out the points later, but I'm just trying to figure out how can I get where I want to go. That connects that to there. That's 11 points. I wonder if it's just worth it to just go around and wrap around instead of trying to do this here. Could just be just wasting my time trying to do that. Trying to make that happen. Let's do that instead, I guess. I can save a couple of points that way. I don't have to worry about connecting. Which way? It's vulnerable damage. Elites. Okay, so I attached that. No. Did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. All right. What board was that? Tricks to the trade. What I have here, Canny. Explain why Kyle is better than wearing Shackle damage wise. The passives are very strong. Unstable elixirs and trick attacks are extremely strong. And the lucky hit proc is also really good for Heartseeker as well. In general. Especially when you're like trying to like find ways to kind of keep up your energy and things, is very useful. Okay, so I guess I figured that out. They gave me 4 points, but that only gives me 1 board though. Oh wait, just forgot something. I still gotta get tricks to the trade. So I didn't quite finish this. Kind of wanted to try to pick up another board though instead. Instead, I ended up like I guess though I do have 6 glyphs though, right? Yes, this is 6 glyphs. Okay. But now I'm like 7 points to behind though. So like I gotta like something like this. But not having damage reduction versus the elites is dangerous. Like very, very dangerous. But I'll be able to pick up another glyph. So I can make up the damage for not going Eldritch Bounty Legendary Node. So I don't need that. No, I lied. I do need that. Why am I not masterworking everything in the trick? Depends on the build. If you're playing a precision build, you do, yes. If you're playing a not precision build, you actually want to masterwork into unstable elixirs. Because of course it doesn't double, like there's nothing double dipping really, because you're not using the precision key passive. So on rapid fire, trick attacks is like just ridiculously strong. But regardless, even if it doesn't double dip with Heartseeker, it's still stronger. Think about it. Like if you have so many ranks to basic attacks, +4 on the Shaco gives you what, 14% damage? Like literally unstable elixirs is worth more than that by itself. So we're not even including trick attacks, but unstable elixirs is worth double that. So that's why. I mean, you can put a Shaco on if you want to, but if you can kind of go back and forth between the two, and you'll realize that this is a pretty big difference. Diethos and the Andy's Heartseeker build, I might do it at some point, maybe. Begrudgingly, I might, but very begrudgingly. Do it now? No. I actually salvaged my Shaco. So my Shaco, my Endor Helm, so I'm gonna have to do some Ubers or whatever. Okay, I actually do like this, but I put combat here, but in reality, if I did chip, I would actually end up with more damage than doing Eldritch Bounty Legendary, though, believe it or not. But if I do combat, I have the like just ease of being able to keep my resources up, like super easy. You either change the GA to unstable elixirs or secret guide. Well, I mean, I think the GA on the trick attacks is fine because I think people have like a cow that's really good, right? Like they have one cow that's really good, and I don't want them to be like, oh, now I need a new cow, the nameless, just to be able to play the Heartseeker set. So I actually left that GA on trick attacks since it's really not that big of a deal, and just tell them to remaster work it basically. So I'm thinking about people that are like, like they're not gonna have a second cow, the nameless, that's also GG just for that build. You know what I mean? Or like good. I'm gonna say GG, but good. Does that make sense? Bro, this is gonna be like extremely glassy. Because I'm removing. I mean, I think about it. I do pick up another glyph though. I'm trying to justify it for myself. I shouldn't have turned it that far. Potion healing is actually not bad. I actually wonder. Let's do chip. Let's do a dex. How easy would it be for me to actually pick up enough dex without too much sacrifices? Dex there. Oof, it's actually all on this side, isn't it? Yep. That's actually not that bad. Oh well, no, just come this way then. Just got to rotate it. Yeah, I have to like remove it to like rotate it again. Okay, so come from this side. Let's see. Dex. Strength. Dex. Let's see what that looks like. 30. Okay, that's not too bad. Dex, that's 40. Okay. Now I gotta go out this way to grab that. I'm not gonna have enough without getting rid of this. This is very dangerous. But we'll see. Actually, wait a minute. What am I doing? Yeah, never mind. I'm at the trade. Chip has to go here. Can't do it here. Because the whole point of taking exploit weakness was to go to get the 49. Gosh damn it. Alright. So the original way I had it was right. When the Heartseeker Andy. Problem with the Heartseeker Andy is that Barrage is better. Well, technically speaking, Barrage does Andy's better than any other setup, but it doesn't prevent people from doing it with Flurry, with Puncture, which is actually very close. Hell, Rain of Arrows. There's gonna be one. There's gonna always be one better variant. Like, or sorry, one best variant, right? Like, there's gonna always be one best way to do it. I guess I could just, you know what? I could have did it the other way. I think that, you know what? Let me look at my planner again. This is actually not that easy to figure out. At least. So what if I did instead of control there? I do gain 3%, but if I could find a way to do it without spending so many points to do it, it just becomes more inconvenient than anything. Let's just exit that board. There we go. Start fresh. Cause I guess because like Dex is kind of efficient on this board. I say I'm already at 15. $20, $25, $30, $35. Potion healing is actually not bad. Take that. 30. Yeah, so that's 40 here. I just gotta go all the way around. You believe Heartseeker Andy builds better than your recent Barrage? I haven't seen Heartseeker Andy. I'm assuming someone recently just came out with the build on YouTube. I have no idea how it performs. But it's an Andario setup. So as long as you're able to proc a bunch of Andes procs, then it's just Andes but with a different skill. Okay, so that actually saved me 8 points to do it this way. I can actually go back and take this. And actually, if I can get some more points, I can take this, which should actually be very good. If I can find some more points, I can take this. Like 2 more points, I could take this, and that would actually be very good. Yes, like this is actually really efficient. This is efficient. This is good. Just got to find 2 more points though. That's gonna be hard because I was already trying to shave points as it was. Hmm. There ain't no points I can shave, man. All I need is 2. If I can get 2, I can also get 8% damage reduction from vulnerable enemies, which would be huge. What up, Japan? Paragon made an Andy Heartseeker video. Oh, okay, gotcha. I like Para. Para's cool. You the ghost of jealousy. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I do not know how to squeeze out 2 more points. I'm so freaking close. So close to this. Like, come on. Actually, wait a minute. What if I did that and removed that? Okay, we found 1 point. Okay, we found 1 point. Okay, so I just realized that we don't take maximum life up here. So that's actually so we lost like 6% life. It looks like, but we gain more damage reduction. Man, I feel like I have to like remove that. It's the only one that like makes even remotely any sense. I could remove like this for 2% less damage, but or maybe like all of them. And if I can remove one of these, that'd be great. I can. Nah, it's not gonna make any sense. It's still the same amount of points. What's the new thought process on Heartseeker? I'm working on it. I am working on it. There's one point, one freaking point, and I can't figure out where to get that point from. I'm a crust dagger in front of hordes. I was like, maybe I could save a point by going here, but so close to getting just additional damage reduction. I'm so mad about that. Like I'm 1 point from like a very efficient board. That looks bad though, right? The 18k life. But hey, that's why we call it tryhard. Yeah, I mean, it would have to be like ultimate damage or something, man. But I think I might have to just I might have to just eat the glyph. Not a single intel no was taken. Hate those two though. I'm in the same predicament. Literally the same predicament. Like I still need one more point to get cap at. Although I guess what if I turned it? I don't think it's gonna make a difference here, but oh man, if I did it that way though, I won't be able to take that. Yeah, I don't think I can still do it this way. Ain't no way I can Yep, that's not gonna work. I have to go the other way. How I had it previously. Zero. Wait, zero. Zero. Wait. Oh no, no. I thought I did it. I did not. I still gotta take one more. Fail. Okay. Yeah. Freaking 1 point away from being like, why are elevator jokes so classic and good? They work on many levels. What if I move that 5% life and just use 1 ruby in armor? That's blasphemy. Not having all decks everywhere. What kind of madness are you speaking here, sir? I guess this is like 1k HP, I guess, drop for me. I guess since this is try hard. New thought process, the Heartseeker. I'm trying to get, well, every board is actually now has a glyph in it. So I have 6 glyphs instead of 5. But I dropped Eldra's Bounty node because I'm not really using this, so I picked up a different glyph. And now I have to just follow my own Paragon board here. But I think what this does, though, or what this allows me to do, is I think I can solve my resource issues a lot easier with combat as with the combat glyph. Even though it technically does not seem to make sense at first. But it does when you think about it in terms of like resources. So, for instance, let me go back and take off anything that has resource and then throw combat glyph in somewhere. I see I have, yeah, let's just say, for example, I threw combat here, just for an example. Like, so let's remove, well, I guess we'll still have innervation still, so that's fine, that's fine. Let's remove the boots. Yeah. That's close. No, there's still some bit of a dip actually. Okay. So I guess, but with combat glyph, it's pretty good. Yeah, it is. All right. So here's what we need to do. Um, Finally built Heartseeker and I had thoughts about Endarios, and now you want to tell me that Heartseeker will be recooked. I mean, more so the tryhard version. The regular stuff, like the regular version is still mostly the same, but I made 2 new variants, like the Buck Traps variant and then the Victimize variant. You can technically do Victimize. I made it good enough to where you can run it if that's what you choose. Okay. So I'm gonna go this route. I will power with your strength. Take that. No, that gets us 40. Wait, what am I missing? Yeah. That's huge. So we go super glassy. That. And that is one way to do this. What did he? So we take. So we actually get to keep the devious glyph there. That's just pretty cool. And then ambush. Yeah, I think that is it. Let me triple check here. What we got? Roll. What did he? Canny. Devious. Chip. Ambush. That, and that puts my HP at what? 19k. That sounds about right. Sounds like dark side. For sure. Jerry. What? Sorry, new here this season or eternal season. Sorry. I'm trying to fix things out. Thanks for all the Heartseeker planners. What is the cold and before in the full setup? Um I don't think Cold and B should be on the full setup. Let me triple check. Yeah, Cold and B is not on the full setup. Now I can update that on the whatchamacallit. Which is actually, I actually really like this board. Well, for myself, I'll put it that way. I like this board for myself. Super hard to recommend. 18k health. Okay. Well, I guess we can actually start playing now. Sorry, guys. I had to cook for a bit, figure out how I was gonna continue to play the Shadow Imbue version of this because it's not that definitely not that simple to figure out. Where is that ring, by the way? The new ring. There it is. Okay. I think I was trying to mash where it would not, but I ran out of raw materials or iron chunks, I believe. Okay. Oh yeah, it gets really expensive really quickly. Oh well, I guess I gotta stick to doing some legions, man. What's the next legion? 5 minutes. Okay. All right. Where are we gonna go? Why doesn't Mario like to use the internet? He's afraid of browsers. Reptile dysfunction. You know what? I haven't done this event in a while. $75%, 60%. Ironically enough, I probably could take consuming shadows for more energy. Funnily enough. It's a matter of am I like classy enough there? That there. So I can gain some energy when stuff dies and then I can roll a different whatchamacallit. Alright, legions, here we come. Don't need HPs if the monsters aren't about to kill you. I mean, that is true. Truer words have not been spoken, sir. The shovel was a groundbreaking invention. The shovel was a groundbreaking invention. Literally, greeting from the Country of cheese, wine, rats, and cats, friends. What up, King of Rogue, Doxon, Fly Man, I just switched to You Love You, Cole, Rapid Fire build, now a stuck bomb with Pit 120 to the Andy Barrage Poison build, but I'm not that impressed. Still kind of stuck on Pit 120. Oof. But didn't masterwork everything yet, so once this masterwork is done, I'll see if the Barrage is any better. Yeah, definitely finish masterworking. Like, I don't know if you're like 8 out of 12 on all pieces, or like, you know, how far are you in masterwork, but the masterworks do matter. From final setup on Heartseeker, what is the road for quickest boss stagger? Yeah, you know, if you messed up something, but generally speaking, I always go Shadow Step, Ultimate, Cow Traps, Smoke Grenade, and then Blast. You should be doing so much damage that you don't really too much care about even staggering her. Like, she just dies. But 7 and 5 out of 12 other items. Okay, well, I mean, you will see a little bit of a difference. Maybe like a tier or two, maybe. There's 2 fish in the tank. One says the other, you know how to drive this thing. Dad jokes. Yeah. But I won't stop now. 'Cause I can't stop now. You can hate me now. But I won't stop now. I can't stop now. You can hate me now. You can hate me now. Me, hate the money I see. So many to buy. Ice that I wear. Clothes that I try. Close your eyes. Picture me falling. What sound does a witch's car make? It's funny. I think I haven't heard of most of these, and usually my students are pretty decent at dad joking. I just need to see what between Rapid Fire, Heartseeker, and Barrage puts hits. I mean, the thing is that there are not a lot of people that are pushing high pits right now, because, well, pits are kind of broken at the moment. You know, there are quite a few bugs, some, you know, spiky damage things or whatever. People just aren't that interested this season, so like it's hard to really tell the ceiling of any builds at the moment because there's just not enough people doing it. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of the builds, honestly. I think Rapid Fire is definitely the most work and probably the hardest to do it with. But I think it can hang. I honestly think Heartseeker probably has the highest ceiling just because Heartseeker has the better consistent better consistent single target DPS, and because in pits you don't care about AoE like you do. Or you don't care about AoE nearly as much as you do in front of hordes, then all you really care about is how fast can you kill the boss. And out of the 3 builds, like Andy's Barrage is in 3rd place, is in last place in terms of boss killing. So that's the thing to think about. However, I guess if you can poison enough trash along the way of killing the elites, you might be able to make up some of that time. Again, it's kind of hard to say.
Thanks.
Chapter 3 completed. Hey, I can claim my rewards. Hey, I got more rewards. Hey, more rewards. Yo, I haven't claimed any of these rewards. Wow, I'm like so bad. I wonder like how much good stuff is actually in this thing. I totally forgot about these. You're the #1 English Diablo 4 streamer. And that's after I lost like half my viewers because I disconnected like 4 times. Bro, I really did not. I didn't think of any of this. Finally got an unstable GA alchemical frigid finesse for the break. I've been so sad. What up? Yeah, very nice, Amy. Good question. If you had Endarios, Barrage all maxed out, would I switch to Heartseeker? I mean, honestly, that's like a personal question because I don't know what you find more fun. Like for me, what I play is based on generally what I find fun. So I don't know necessarily what you find fun. That makes sense. If you think Andy's Barrage is more fun, stick with that. If you think Heartseeker is more fun, then gear for that. Or make a new rogue and gear for, yeah, actually just make a new rogue and gear and start gearing for Heartseeker. I mean, what do you have to lose? If you're already maxed out on Barrage, you might as well go try something different. Like, hey, Heartseeker looks like it's cool. Try that. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, just make a new rogue. There's a lot of boss mats. Really, I have no room in my whatchamacallit. Scroll of Amnesia. I'm never gonna use that. Maybe you could sell these. Can you sell these? Like people who actually want it? Account bound. Nope. Oh well. Precision elixir. I actually want to try that. Alright, what else we got? Just gear. Iron chunks, that's great. Blood, nice. Blood, there's still actually a lot of blood. Actually, I won't say a lot, but you got there's some blood. I'm carrying too much. I can't believe I actually did not collect any of these. Well, I guess I can believe it. I can totally believe it, actually. How these boss masks though? Did you level Necromancer to temper ultimate cooldown reduction? No, I don't. I didn't see a reason to do that. Like, I can actually keep the ultimate damage buff from casting the ultimate basically 100% of the time. So, and that's without the necro tempers. So like, I'm cool. Stream, yeah. It's been back for about an hour now. Yeah, when that happens, I mean, totally always check back because my connection is always kind of wonky. So I don't ever just leave on purpose or like leave without saying anything on purpose. How am I keeping my resources above 50%? That's actually a good question. You mean without the starless skies? So, I'm actually going. So, I switched the boots out to the energy per second, which is actually really good, like really good. And this is like an 876 item power boot, so I can really totally get a better boot than that at some point. And then I rolled, what was it? Lucky hit to restore, chance to restore on the weapon. And that was pretty much enough during the battle. Just those two things allow me to actually take off Starless. And of course, obviously, Innervation Tempers are on here too. So, on the other ring as well. But I'm probably gonna do it on the bow too as well, since that vulnerable damage, there's literally no damage at all. So I'm thinking about just literally just doing it here too. And I wonder if that's gonna be enough for me to take off. Oh, I gotta take off this energy on kill too as well. That doesn't need to be there. Because now that I got the shadow imbue thing, I can actually get energy that way on kill. That would be that would help. So I think I found a way around it. I think. Roll some attack speed on here. It's fine. Oh, mask the base value. But I think that'll be enough to get me to that break point though, so I think it's fine. But just to be certain. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. It's a neat way to solve that problem. It is. It really is. But I haven't really said much about it because I'm still not like sure about everything yet. So I don't want to be like, hey, this is what I'm doing, and then people start like, putting it together before I finish, messing around with it. I like to be sure, if that makes sense. I don't want to. Or trying to do pits. I don't like pushing pits, honestly. I get that question like at least twice or 3 times a stream. I just don't like pushing pits at all. I don't have a lot of whatchamacallit, so I think we're gonna do. Okay, fine, that's fine. If you knew about see how far. Well, I mean that's the thing. Like I don't like the idea of trying 400 to 500 times to clear one rift. So you have a probability of less than 1% to clear, and then you clear it, and then you say I did it, but it took you 500 tries. It's not the player's fault by any means. It's just a really stupid way that people have to play it in order to continue to go higher in said mode. I did it a lot in Diablo 3, and I had more fun doing it there, but I think those days are over for me. Those, fishing for, thousands upon thousands of attempts and stuff. Yeah, I'm done with that. I am done with that life. I want better content for my time, I'll put it that way. And no one even watched the video. Yeah, well, but the thing is, Thomas, is that because it's the same thing. Like when you watch someone play it, it's the same way. It's the same exact strategy as legit everyone else. So it's like you're not even like, what's the point in why? Like you might as well just skip to the boss and kind of see how he, how long it took for him to kill the boss, and that's pretty much it. Oh, it doesn't stack? Okay, we can kind of get rid of all these right here. I'm gonna actually have to stack on these. Yeah, so I think I can. Oh, I didn't do the thing yet. Okay, so attack speed, task speed. Oh, I gotta roll full clip here, I think. Echoes are harder than an actual boss. I mean, the thing about it is that I don't really mind the boss fight. I actually like the boss fight, but the thing is that it gets boring when you're fishing for the same boss. You want Spirit Caller. Malice is okay, but it's gonna get to a certain point where you get high enough where you can't even clear with Malice. You have to get Spirit Caller. So it's like you're not even enjoying the different boss fights. You're just literally fighting that same exact boss every single time. And good luck getting him, because for some strange reason it's always rare. He spawns rare when you actually want him. So it's just kind of like, man, like, I don't know. So I guess going on to Thomas Gree's point, right? He's saying no one even watches the videos. Is like, well, if you know a Spirit Caller, then you know exactly what you're looking at already. You know, basically kill as many elites along the way, kill a few trash so you don't have to backtrack. And then you know a Spirit Caller if it's a really high clear. Unless you're a Necro. I think Necro actually wants a different boss. But most others actually want Spirit Caller. He's just as expensive, by the way. So I could do resource cost reduction, but I don't really want to, because that's basically like having a Starless Sky, or like, you know, partial of a Starless Sky. But I never tried it, so maybe I'm knocking it without trying it. Yeah, get the money. You like chilling, fun stuff? Yeah, like a good example of that is Rax. Rax used to be ultra tryhard. You guys remember that? Like, were you guys around his stream and content when he was ultra tryhard? Remember that back in like D3, where he would sit there and like be really furious pushing greater risks or whatever, like actually caring about his Paragon and all that stuff. He used to be ultra tryhard. If you notice in D4, he doesn't really give a shit about much of what's going on. He just plays and levels up different characters, make videos. Like, but the zombie vegetarian eat grains. DPS wise, CQC definitely trumps victimized, right? For single target, well, the thing is, I one staggered the council boss with victimize as well. Like, you know, like you stagger him and then you kill him in that stagger. I did it with victimize too, just like close quarters combat. So, I mean, it's closer than I think. You didn't use the aspect that has a lucky hit today's on Maxroll. I assume it worked with Trickatash. Just curious about it. Well, it's more than just daze, right? I mean, dazing or stunning an enemy. So since I have Pain Gorgers, which has chance to stun, I'm good. And of course I have Smoke Grenade if I want to daze that way. Now, if it double dip on itself or whatever, now we're talking. But I don't know if it does that. It might. Who knows? Ask Ava to do some testing. Seems like my energy is fine. As long as I'm hitting something, of course, my energy is fine. Yeah, but then like victimized can hit for 2.1 bill. Like, well, of course, because like some of your damage is being converted into the like you're building a little bit into the victimize itself. So your single your damage numbers you see is going to be a little bit lower, but you have a proc that also deals damage that can deal damage close to 100 million per victimized proc, which doesn't really sound like a lot, but when it happens often, it can add up. But the fact of the matter is that I was able to one stagger, a council, which really is all I really want to do, honestly. Like if I can do that on either setup, I'm golden. But victimize is easier to play. So when I think about it for the This is so much fun though. With the shadow imbued rain of arrows. Although I feel like I'm not really using this, so I don't think I really need that. What's your damage reduction there? This is a better version of Heartseeker. It's a better version of the tryhard variant for sure. Not only is it a better version, but it's more fun, and I actually have some like pretty decent AOE now. Whereas before, it was okay, but I can actually like clear because now Shadow Imbue actually helps. And the Shadow Imbue is also so juicy. Tried the Blood Surge Necro. I don't play Necro at all. The only build I really like on Necro is Bone Spear. Nah, man, you're good. I'm primarily a rogue player. So I'm glassier than before, but I'm having less problems than. Does cold clip proc cold imbuement? Yes. Because it technically is cold imbuement, so you get all the buffs that you put, you get all the passive bonuses that you put into it. Yeah, this is so much fun. Holy. I was supposed to play some Rapid Fire tonight, but I don't think I'm going to, man. I don't want to play some Heartseeker. Play some Rapid Fire tomorrow. We'll do this one since this is the last wave. I get multiple arrows. Tyrios might. You mean the white arrows that shoot out? Tyrios might. Get that good shadow review. Juicy. Pull down again. Go ahead and do it. What pit level did I clear with this build? None, because I just put this recooked variation up today. And not only that, I don't care about pits at all whatsoever. When they actually make pits good, I will reconsider at some point. One stagger got him. Oh no, he lived. I got scared. I chickened out. I messed up, but I think I still can catch up. Aw. Ooh. Yeah, I totally screwed up my rotations. That's alright. Pits in season 5, I know, right? It would look very fun. This is by far my favorite variation of the set. I'm so glad like I revisited this. And I was like, you know what? What can we do? What more can we do with this? Am I gonna update the tryhard Maxroll one? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna add 2 more variants. There's a there's the victimized variant now for those who don't really want to upkeep the close quarters combat, and now there's the fuck traps variant. It's literally called fuck traps, as in like there's no traps at all for those who hate playing with traps. So I'm trying to expand the horizon of ways for people that want to, you know, play in different ways. If you see a crime in an Apple store, does that make you an eyewitness? That's actually pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. That is pretty good. Evacia sexy. You heard Bruno Mars. I didn't say it was fixed. I said I made a planner for Victimize for those who rather play Victimize. I made it work, meaning like it's close to the level of close quarters combat. keep like reusing this. I don't like the resource regen. That's like less time I'm up on my ultimate. I want the other one. But now it's like getting super, it's like super expensive to reroll. It's even the better roll, but I can't get the primary thing anymore. It doesn't want to roll for me. But I want to test it, so please roll. Roll for me. There you go. There it is. That's a low roll though. No, it's a mid roll. That's fine. It's Heartseeker exercise of resource management in game, or is it still okay? I mean, you can just put Beastfall boots on and have zero resource management at all if you want to go that route, but you do lose damage by doing that. So it's easy, right? It's super easy way out of it, but you lose damage. Yeah, I get my ultimate down way quicker this way. I'm still a little concerned about the jumpy, whatchamacallit, but gotta be all right. Yeah, look at my ultimate. My ultimate's coming down, like coming up a cooldown extremely fast. Am I victimizing at the moment? No. Nope. I wanted to see how it worked on my normal baseline setup, which is close quarters combat. I want to replicate the build and the page you make. What if do I prefer the one on D4 planner or the one in the stats and stat priorities and gear options section? The stat priorities and gear section is for like the in-game version that doesn't have mythic uniques. If you want to see what the stats should be, if you have mythic uniques, then I would just look straight at the planner, to be honest with you. You think Guts of Shadow are viable for Andes? No. There's nothing on that glove that you would want that actually helps Andes in any way. Like, at all. I guess the better question would be, what did you want to use Grasp of Shadow for, per se? New Marble, what's going on? I'm gonna victimize right now. Do you think I should do Sapphire? No, not Sapphire gems. Nope. Stick with the ultimate gems. Although that 80% ain't doing nothing to you, ain't doing nowhere near as much for you as the No Witness Legendary Note is. Because you're still taking that. Yo, I did not see that though. The fire drop. Is build variation on Maxroll? The planner is. Because I updated the planner, but I haven't updated the wording on the planner. But there's several different variations now on the planner. But since I put this out today, live on stream, there's no way that I could have do anything on the back end on Maxroll. Have 4 GA grass with 38 chance to summon a clone. Yeah, but what does the clone do for you? I guess is what do you want the clone to do for you? That clone doesn't give you unstoppable. It does 0 damage. So like, what do you want the clone there to do? It doesn't even tank for you. It's just there. Remember, in the Andes build, all your damage comes from Andarios, not from anything that you do. Am I a fan of the Shroud of Khandaris? I think it's cool in certain builds, like on like a melee build. I like it. Like, let's say like on Flurry, it's actually kind of nice. Or Twisting Blades. Finally, a good boon. Jeez. I didn't see the fireballs through the chilling wind. They like blended. Not Death Trap anymore. Well, that's what we recooked for, so we can try new things. I'm loving Shadow Imbue Rain of Arrows. Actually ends up being more damage than my other setup. What up, Parallax? I wonder if my chat on YouTube stopped or got stuck again, because it's been real quiet over there. Why didn't they feel the need to patch that? That's a creator. I have no idea. Oh, that Shadow Imbuement. Nice. Juicy. Parallax, yeah. Yeah, once you get used to a certain breakpoint, it gets hard to go backwards. The best cow traps. Oh, wait, what killed me? Burning damn dread knight. Okay, that's the him on the bottom right. If that hurt. I think I was out of my health potion too. Did I ever put the death push? Do you need to do level Necro to get the ultimate temper? Nope. I'm casting all these rainer arrows without. Yep, I don't have my potion on. Yeah, I'm casting all these rainer arrows without any necro tempers at all. No, it's good. I think I'm just chilling. Okay. Got a sword that gives you 20% more Dark Shrouds damage, or swords that give you more crit damage. What build are you playing? If it's Heartseeker, damage per Dark Shroud, because crit damage doesn't matter. In fact, I have no damage on my stuff. See? I have no crit damage or vulnerable damage here. No crit damage or vulnerable damage. No crit damage or vulnerable damage. And no crit damage or vulnerable damage. They playing the try? Yeah, but I mean, but the damage formulas work the same way though. Whether you're playing a try hard for basic, like your damage is your damage. Additive is additive, right?
Yo, Darkside, we just got raided, son.
Diamond with the raid.
You know how we do.
I was gonna do the dance, but unfortunately, I'm in the wave, so. Cheesy. Out.
Diamond_1890 rated my stream with 5 views.
Appreciate the raid. How are you doing? Stream is good on YouTube. Cool. All right, just making sure because it's been acting kind of, you know, funky lately. Is that raid music? That's Easy's raid music, man. That's what he dances to. I give my people a show whenever I get raided. Generally, I dance with him, but I was like in the middle of a wave, so I couldn't do it. You're so welcome. I had no other friends, so I found you and said, hey, this guy's used though. Well, I appreciate you. For those who just came in, I am Oxide, Maxroll Rogue Specialist. I write guides for rogue guides for Maxroll, pretty much. And I pretty much just run a chill stream in general. Relax, chill vibes. Ain't like a, you know, like a lounge somewhere, like a kind of nice lounge. What's the reason you don't use WASD to move around? I hate WASD, that's all. I just don't like it. It feels very awkward for me. That's all. Like, nothing's wrong with it. I just don't like it. It's also why I don't play a lot of like first-person shooters or whatever, because, you know, I just don't like WASD. What did WASD do to upset me? Well, it requires me to push 4 different buttons to move when I can just click one button. That's all. It's trying to make me work too hard and I'm mad. WASD's nuts. So it's the ultimate cooldown reduction from Necro. I mean, you can get the temper for that, yes, but that's not why my ultimate is coming down. Like, my ultimate is actually being reduced not by that at all. I have no necro tempers. How's the artillery shot buff all the time? It's Tyrio's Might. It's a legendary chest. It looks like the artillery shrine buff, for sure. Well, they're all like, there we go. Yo, you think Hokan is still not good in the setup? The amulet is like the most damage you can possibly get, period, outside of like your main weapon, like the item level power. So not having passes on your amulet is so much damage loss. If the word of Hokan was like a ring or something, then sure. But because it's an amulet, it makes it very difficult to use in builds because you just lose so much. Keep in mind, my Random Variables isn't really doing the damage. It's just more of a utility and providing me with Shadow Imbuement. Oof. Oh, that was not good. How your damage look higher with this build? Like higher than yours? Is that what you're asking? I mean, are you expecting to do more damage than the individual who kind of put it back on the map? I mean, unless you bought your gear, like you have like triple GA in every slot or something. But like, I've been playing this for a bit. I mean, I'm just saying. And I'm playing with like Dex gems in my gear, like ultra glassy, like the fullest of DPS as I can get, basically. So yeah, you're gonna see different numbers. Little sound of random arrow shot. I just like the sound of shadow Imbuement. I'm so glad I was able to get that back in somewhere where it's actually useful. I missed. But the AoE is so freaking like it's really good for Heartseeker with this shadow Imbuement thing. Like considerably better than it was before without the shadow Imbuement rain of arrows. I can't think I couldn't believe I didn't think about this before. Hey, shadow Imbuement is very useful until level 30, okay? I'm saying like T8 is a bit on the harder side. Well, yeah. Generally speaking, I think like actually, which version are you playing? Let me actually make sure I ask that question. What version of the Maxroll guide are you playing? The mass one shot at me? Oof. Close quarters with full build. Yeah. Why use shadow instead of cold? I mean, I already got cold clip, so I'm already getting all the benefits of cold imbuement. So I was like, well, why do I need that on my bar if I already got it in cold clip? Now I did remove Eldritch Bounty, but I picked up another glyph, and this here mixed shadow imbuement. So when you combine the additional glyph plus mixed shadow imbuement is actually stronger than the Eldritch Bounty node that we used to take. So I'm actually 2% stronger, and I get to keep shadow imbuement on my bar versus cold imbuement. So we figured out a way on how to do that, which I was super like stoked about. I'm like, yo, I can't believe we did it. It's Andy's Barrage poison build really doing no damage? No, it does a lot of damage. It's probably the most popular rogue build at the moment. Ain't no way that Andy's ain't doing damage. Ain't no way. So what are you asking? Are you not seeing like crazy high number ticks or anything, or? Actually a decent amount of Aether. This AoE shot, yeah, it is pretty nice. Yo, look at that damage. One stagger, thank you. Yo, this is it, y'all. This is it. The newly recooked Heartseeker. Yo, like, I almost took out 2 councils at the same time on Heartseeker. On this thing, that's insane. During the stagger. Dang, everybody's like build, guide, build, planner. Everything picks like sleep, go to sleep. What's the ideas of Rain of Arrows over Death Trap? I can shadow imbue my Rain of Arrows. That's why. So now I get a 12% multiplicative buff from mixed shadow imbuement, but I also get some AoE damage cover from shadow imbuement itself. Jeff's like, I mean, it's okay, I guess. I bet I was asking if poison imbue alone does the damage at all. Not really. No, it's really all about the Andes. You're using poison imbuement to scale the Andes proc. That's it. Can this setup be used on Victimize? Yeah, pretty much. You can literally do the exact same skill tree and skills. Just put, Victimize instead of close quarters combat, and then use the close quarters combat board. No, sorry. Use the Victimize board. Well, you might have to use the Paragon board for this. Yeah, so use no, you can't, because you need to up your exploit list. I might have to like make one that will work with this. No. Yes. Well, I wouldn't say it's like reading ain't common, but I think when we're thinking poison damage, we're just assume that you're talking about like poison. Because like no one, I guess the thing is that very few people actually look at their actual poison damage, like from poison imbue. So they probably think you might have mistyped it, if that makes sense. It's like, oh, I think he means the Andes poison proc, not the actual poison imbue. Who's looking at that, right? So like it took me a little bit to kind of figure out to make sure that you weren't like maybe mistyping that. And I realized that you typed it again. I'm like, oh, okay, he's actually talking about the poison imbuement. I'm like, oh, well, yeah, that does no damage. Keep cooking. Yeah, I'll probably do one more run. Sure, why not? Haha. White and nerdy. I know some of y'all are about to see Woody Joe soon, so y'all let Woody know I recooked Heartseeker, the tryhard version, and it's actually got some AoE now, like some actually decent, like really good AoE, and nice ultimate uptime. Try to keep my energy up when things like die so quickly. I need like bigger mobs. There we go. I get so much Aether? I don't know. I'm actually like clearing a bit better. Like my clear damage is actually considerably better than it once was. So that works. Can I add you and then I give 1 billion away to stream? Sure. Will you be here tomorrow by chance? Like, I want to do like maybe like I feel like doing it at the end of the stream today without like maybe like a ticket system or whatever would not be fair for those who came in earlier. But yes, I'm down for that. I might even throw in a bill myself. I don't even know which one I want to do. All these are bad. I'm getting these are all bad boons. Yeah, the Shaco dropped from a nightmare chest while I was doing some carries. I guess that looks like good karma, honestly. Will you try and rework how squishy you are, or you want to feel? No, I want to feel this way. This is how I normally play. That's why it's called Dice Try Hard, right? It's like I want to get as much DPS as possible and sacrifice as much HP as possible without losing any DPS. So I'm pretty sure I'm the glassiest road on being at. With the full build, that is. I'm sure there's like some level 1 rogues that are really glassy. But yeah, I just like the idea of like outplaying the content if I can. Like, generally speaking, I would say like there's like 90% of things I can deal with by just outplaying it in Infernal Hordes. So I just have fun doing it that way. I prefer to do it that way. I just find it more fun. So they actually made the animation a bit quicker. I think it was last season. So it doesn't feel as bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it definitely could be quicker, but it's not as bad as it once was. It's the bishop, Aether Lord. Deleted. Oh wow! All three of Desecrator's fireballs hit me. Oof. It's like the only time I run out of energy is when there's nothing left to kill. Like when it's just like little tiny trash mobs that I one shot. I have no energy, but that's fine because I'm one shotting them anyway. So it doesn't matter if I have any energy then. As long as I have above 50% energy when things are tough, I'm cool with it. I'm playing sloppy. Okay, here we go. Now they're gonna be deleted. That was actually kind of tough. I almost didn't know what to do. That was kind of fun. Do you have enough CDR to keep the no witness no's at all times? Yeah, I do. I can cast a rain of arrows roughly once every 9 seconds. And the buff lasts for 10 seconds, so yeah. Let me know you figure out how to outplay Desecrators. If it's a one-on-one fight, I can. It's when he's like offside the screen and I can't see him is when he usually is a problem. If it's just one-on-one, it's just a matter of not staying in front of him. Like always be behind him or to the side of him, and you're generally okay. But you can't do that when you can't see him off screen when there's like a 50 jillion other things happening at the same time. I hate the Blood Bishop, ate the Lord. He's so tanky. Yo. How? What? What was that damage? He went from like near full to like delete it in like a millisecond. I might have actually. I think I don't know if anyone can clip that, like that last wave or whatever, because I really want to see like what kind of damage that was, because that was stupid. You can give me the money now because I'm not here tomorrow. Okay, well, give me your battle tag. It's I thought I had my shadow and step up, but apparently not. Am I using Word of Akan amulet? No. That's like a big DPS decrease. The amulet slot is like the biggest DPS slot in your gear that you can get, and the Word of Akan doesn't give you honestly jack shit for a DPS. It does help with the Rain of Arrows part of it, but Rain of Arrows isn't dealing the damage, so it doesn't really matter. And I have enough cooldown to get this down a lot, so well, not cooldown, but I got enough energy drain to get this down a lot. So Word of a Con doesn't do anything here. All of these are bad. Thank you for the clip, sir. Do I have to really go over here? Yeah, I did. Because you guys are like chilling over here at near the spire. I don't think I got any Hellborn, whatchamacallit, this entire run. Yeah, not a single Hellborn, or even like Aether Elites thing. Hi, you said you use my build, nice. Are you enjoying it? No! Rennie Rose was not Shadow Imbued. A loss. That's right, it is now. Like right there. He just got deleted. Like what kind of damage is that? Like just now. Maybe like another clip. Cause that's stupid. Like what? Yeah, I had like no Aether Fiends or no Hellborn boons or anything. The game just didn't like me. Oh, and my health pot is gone, so I'm actually under 20k HP. Dangerous. I messed up my rotation. He should have been dead. Paragon. No! You blinded me? The last second. Oh, he ran on my cow traps. Yeah, this boss fight took too long. Nothing went my way. What is new rotation? Honestly, the same. You don't really, except for just with Rain of Veils, because you're getting off cooldown so fast that it's really not part of a rotation anymore. You just spam it whenever it's up. So I mean, you just shadow step, cow trap, smoke grenade, but potion beforehand, I guess. Am I using Hector for all that cool? No, No, I just don't. I guess I don't use Starless anymore. Like I drop Starless guys. Damage too. Apollo, thank you. Thank you for that. I'm gonna have to like do some slow-mo stuff to figure out what in the world's going on with that. No, Retribution does not double dip anymore. Pokemon. Not anymore. They actually fixed that. So nope, it's just a 30%. If it double dip, I'd be using that over conceded. Shoot. Why would I do conceded if I can double dip freaking Retribution? Good stuff though. I think that's really good. Let me get that goal from whatchamacallit, Rico. All right, well, I got some work to do because I need to probably start adding variants to the Maxroll guide now. And I'm debating on whether I should make a new video. You guys think I should make a new video showcasing this? And say we recooked Heartseeker again, and it's even better than better. I just don't know what the title is. Whether you know. Hold on. Let me get back in. You vote yes. I guess I would just kind of use clips from the stream, the show, instead of trying to make like a new video or whatever like that. Like a new like record video. I think I'll just use clips from the stream. Title Heartseeker 3.0. Oh, you still can't? Try it again. Try leaving and then like you leave and then you come back. I won't say the clips, but like, you know, just taking like stuff from the stream versus like re-recording. That makes sense. I want to re-record. But like usually the quality is better if I was to just record it versus taking the like stream footage, I guess, if that makes sense. Although I guess it looks better on YouTube, so I guess maybe I can take from there instead of taking it from Twitch, because Twitch doesn't look as good as the YouTube. Should I call it Shadowseeker? See you on Dude's a Grinder, Matt Respect. Thanks, man. You can call it Shadowseeker instead of Coldseeker. New Shadowseeker. Title refried Heartseeker. Heartseeker with an added beat. Alright guys, well we got 1 bill gold to give away on a stream. Not this stream. It'll be on next stream. So tomorrow we will do that thing. Someone can win 1 billion gold. Shadowseeker sounds good. Okay. Rico, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Also put "Let 'em cook" in the title. Should I be in the title or the thumbnail? So it's like we cooked Heartseeker even more, and it's ... even better. I don't know if I want to do like one person getting 10 bill, but more so like maybe 10 people have a shot at it. I think a lot of people won't would ever really ever see a billion gold. You know what I'm saying? So like if yeah, 10x 1 bill, yeah. But we can do that next time. Then we can start with just the 1B flavor of Heartseeker and put the different variants. I wonder if I could fit all of them in the title though. I think what I might do is I might just highlight the variants in the guide itself, the Maxroll guide itself. So what I would do is I'll update the Maxroll guide with the variants, and then after the gameplay showcase, because everyone wants to see stuff blow up and stuff, right? It's cool. And then I can, instead of like looking at my in game stuff, I'll just do the Maxroll website or whatever, and then kind of go over the variants and why you may or may not want to play them, sort of thing. Make different videos for each variant, more views. But that's more work though. They'll know I'm really stretching it. Then people know that I really you can call it the Heartseeker. But yo, this is by far the most fun I've had on Heartseeker, man. With the shadow imbuement, part of shadows. Okay. Okay. And of course I gotta title it new, right? Squeeze as much for as much content. Well, I'm actually thinking about doing different things. Like, I don't know, because I mean, at some point I gotta get away from build guides, because like build guides takes a while. Like build guides take a while to actually do. But like maybe I just want to do like a showcase, like challenge stuff, where it's like T8 hordes, no Tyrael's might or something, under 20k HP or whatever. Things that like most people you would never see most people do, kind of thing. Like you see people do hordes, T8 hordes all the time, right? But like, how often do you see them do it without mythic uniques? How often do you see them do it without 20k HP or with less than 20k? Like things that like you normally don't see. So it's kind of like, yo, look what this dude did. Like, it's like, oh, he just did THTS. But yeah, but did you do it like this kind of thing? Or Heart of Seeking Shadows. New Heartseeker build. Yeah. We cooked again, bro. We cooked. We ran into a roadblock a little bit. Crafty came in here and like made a really good point, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to figure out a way around it. And we did. And now we cooked some more. And it's good. Where can I look up? Well, you can always watch the stream. I'm always here, bro. I got you, man. 1, 2, make sure you check out my YouTube, because I'll have a video on it at some point. And 3, check the Maxroll guide for Heartseeker, because I will have those variations up pretty soon, like within like a day or so. You just joined, yeah. I've actually been on for about 7 hours already. Is Starless bad on Heartseeker? I wouldn't say it's bad. I think it's playing without Starless now. I think that getting your energy down makes a lot more sense, because you want the utility of your ultimate. And I think at this point, especially since I'm doing Shadow Imbue and I want more AoE, then I want the Shadow Imbuements to go off and get the 12% additional multiplier and stuff like that. So, but if you notice, I'm not doing it with Beastfall Boost, and I'm not doing it with like a Shaco or anything like that, or any Necro Tempers. So there's no Necro Tempers here at all. And I'm able to keep up my ultimate buff full. I can cast this every 9 seconds, which is very good. Cold Clip still not working for Eldritch Bounty node? No, but I don't even use that node anymore. Like I completely took it out on my Paragon board. No, we don't need it. We don't need it, or I should say, I don't need it in this setup. So I get the cooldown 9 seconds. You keep shooting. You spend more energy when you don't have Starless. That's how. You spend way more energy when you don't have Starless. Anyways, I got some more work to do. So I will see y'all later. Oh, wait a minute. Why do I have this up here? Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. I didn't have exploit weakness. What? Bro, I'm missing a whole 25% multiplier. I forgot to take the other points off. What? What in the world, man? All that damage? No wonder I was only hitting from 1.7 billion in 8th level. I know, right? I don't know, chat. I think we gotta do one more run. I can't leave off like that. I don't know. I can't leave off like that. I mean, I gotta get good footage, right? I gotta get good footage with the right multipliers, man. I can't be like not, you know. Or maybe I should title that and say, hey, all this damage and forgot to take the exploit weakness legendary. Probably be streaming again today. Well, I mean, tonight, basically. So I guess within like the next 15 hours from now. I'm not like a full-time streamer at the moment. Definitely doesn't make enough money for that. But yeah. All right. All right, here we go. I guess I'll do one of these. Why not? Kaiser, what's going on? What's my profession besides from streaming? Well, I'm a teacher, but I'm kind of disabled at the moment, unfortunately, due to a surgery that ended up with me with chronic nerve pain. So I kind of really can't really work the way I want. But yeah. But I also know that like right now, like my YouTube videos are doing pretty well for my YouTube size. My streams are doing, you know, pretty well for my stream size. But like this doesn't last. Like, you know, give it about 2 or 3 weeks and I'll have like half of my normal viewers kind of thing. You know, end up tapering off, you know, a bit from there. So like it's not enough to kind of like sustain. Like I'm not big enough to where my lowest points can still pay bills, if that makes sense. Like I would say like the first 2 weeks, you know, it's like, oh, you know, okay, I can, you know, I can pay bills with what I'm, you know, what I did in the first couple of weeks, right? But that if that doesn't continue, you see what I'm saying? Like it tapers off too much for my size. But Kaiser, how's it going, man? You see how often my Reneviral's cooldown is off? Whoa, I didn't know. I did not know you were still alive. Jerk. The Shadow Imbue procs. Feels so good. No bad Renovero cast. I had no Shadow Imbuement on it. Bad Renovero's bad. Yeah, dude, Heartseeker is. We put it back in the oven today. I said, we're not done. It's not done yet. Why not use Crown of Lucian? Because it doesn't work with the adaptability aspect, that's why. But I guess now that I did this, I guess I don't need Crown, honestly. Like, the Crown's advantage was to be able to get their energy down, like, really quickly. Right, with Starless. But if you know, all I gotta do is drop Starless, I get the same effect. So, the reason why I would have used Crown, even if it worked, I don't have to anymore. Or it's not as necessary. I thought it was close down. What? He followed me? He followed my direction? Alright. I don't have any Dark Shroud shadows yet. Give me a sec. You never had a thought switching careers to dev or something related? I mean, my degree isn't necessarily like, you know, that. Like, I have a music degree. Kind of can't become a dev or anything. I have to go back to school, which on a teacher salary, I kind of can't afford at the moment to go back to school. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not like one of those things where I can easily pivot. Plus, I mean, I love doing what I did. You know, like there's nothing in the world that I would have traded for being a teacher, honestly. It's been a very fulfilling career choice. Even if my bank account says otherwise. Your students watch me? Yeah, sometimes. They know I stream. They found me, I guess you could say. I'll just say it that way. Like, they found me. That's a crater. Oh, that CC, holy. Do you think Ring of Starless Skies works on Andy's builds like Barrage or Flurry? Well, they are on those builds. Generally, Starless Skies is recommended. I heard you do booty, by the way. I saw your whisper. But I changed my mind if it was with Coke. I caught that. The rest of the mobs at? Yeah. Just job 3, Kawa 3 GAs. Do you know what you can get for that? I normally don't do trading, so I'm like the worst person to ask. It just depends on what the GAs are on. I assume at least one of them has to be on unstable elixirs or trick attacks. But yeah, it just depends on what the GAs are on. What's in the menu? You're taking a look at it. Shadowseeker. Or Heart of Shadows. Haven't decided what I want to call it yet. but we now got Shadow Imbuement into the build, which gives us some very nice and welcomed AoE. And also the really cool blowing up sound like that. Let's cut these cooldowns. I don't run Starless guys anymore. That's what it is. So yeah, no like necro temper is necessary or anything. That the basic cooldown on cutting it down. No. The more energy you spend, the more you cut down your cooldowns because of the preparation. So keep in mind when you have Starless, you were reducing your resource cost reduction by 50%. So you were spending 50% less energy. So the more energy you spend, the more you drop your ultimate down. So it's like, well, what if we get rid of the Starless, right? And well, here we are. Was there any new Blizzard announcements today? There probably was, but I honestly didn't pay any attention. I was off doing different things. Oh man, there we go. You can play with Cal, yeah. Can you give it to me? I mean, I have a really good Cal now. I would rather for you to give it to someone who actually needs it. But I appreciate it. Let me make sure I don't mess up my rotations here. One rotation. Nice, nice, nice. Next one. Okay. One rotation. Can we do it? One stagger. Almost. Deleted. Get a job. I know, right? Did I see the pure style step build I was posted? Not yet. I don't really get a chance to go online and like look at other people's stuff as much. I'm so busy doing the things for Maxroll stuff and things. You have all the mythics for Rogue. What should you build for the most powerful for the ultimate powers Rogue? Is that you're a one creative man, dog? So, thanks, man. But this is sick though. I wonder like how can I want to find somebody to build this for like maybe not like I'm trying to figure out what to do because like I wonder if I should just get rid of dash on like even the base variants now. What settings turns on the circle when I click? I don't know. Yeah, we recooked some Heartseeker. Is a unique effect on the Fist of Fate relevant to the Endarius build? Nope, none at all. Renovaros procs Pain Gorgers as well. Like Death Trap does it too. I think Death Trap is slightly better at it, only because you can do it more often. But I do think that the coverage of Rain of Arrows and being able to get Shadow Imbue on my Rain of Arrows is absolutely stupid six. Appreciate the follows. Personally, I'll trade damage for dash no matter what. I think the thing is that like I don't want like variations or things to feel hard for people to play. Like playing without dash is kind of hard, right? And it just doesn't feel as great to play without dash, which is why dash is like in this setup. You know what I mean? Like so. But I do think that like something like this is actually quite fun. With Renovaros proc Endarios, well, yeah, but you got to keep in mind that Renovaros has a low lucky hit chance. You see that? You see how I'm hovering over Renovaros right now? Lucky hit chance is 4%. Like that's a very small chance of it proccing Endarios, and you can't like spam it as fast as like Barrage and stuff. So like, you wouldn't really want to do a Rain of Arrows Andes thing. What about adding a Doombringer to the build? I mean, you can. You're trading damage for defense, so I mean, if you want to go that route, you can. So Death Trap or Rain of Arrows, I am confused. Did you just get here, Romex? So I think what I'm going to end up doing is updating the guide. But I don't really want to, I don't know. I'm conflicted about taking out dash. I'm going to be honest. Like I think having the base version maybe still there, and the full version might be like this ish, and then the try hard would be with like the dex gems and all that crap. So I'll figure it out. I think I just want to make sure that everybody has a way that they can play. I don't want to gatekeep, if that makes sense. Whereas like, oh man, this build requires 17 buttons, you know, and of course I can't play this. Like I don't want that. That makes sense. Anyhow, yeah, TAs were even easier this time around. I mean, we were absolutely just killing it. So anyhow, I'm glad we did revisit this. And I guess eventually it'll be a video. Yeah. All right. Let's see what I'm doing right now. Let's see who to go to. I will say this though. You know how guys, I was talking about like how obviously like for streamers, the longer the season go, the drop off in content and whatnot happens, right? Because not everybody's gonna be watching D3 in like a month from now. Sorry, D4 in a month from now. Unless there's like expansion news or whatnot. But like I tend to try to pivot into some other games too as well, like maybe like towards like the last 2 weeks of the season or something. To me, I know there isn't anything else to show in D4 at that point. But I would like to be able to do more like content in general. It's just it's gotta be justifiable for the amount of time I spend. If that makes sense. Considering that I don't have another source of income at the moment. But Wukong, yeah, I saw that. I wish that would have came out a little later. Change my barrage build, follow the new guy, blasting through TAs with ease. That's what I want to hear. It's exactly what I want to hear. I'm glad it's working out for you. Money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing. If it don't bling bling, money ain't a thing. Money ain't a thing. All right, guys, you know I'm lying. Money is definitely a thing because I ain't got it like that. I do not got it like that. I'm straight lying. Let's go somewhere new. I think I've been doing pretty good. Like sending viewers to smaller streamers. I mean, I'm still small myself, but like, those that are relatively smaller than I am. We're gonna go to, is it Kimmy TV is what it looks like. He streams Diablo 4 and he has looks like is that an alligator plushie? But wait a minute. Everything's okay. He's not speaking English. Never mind. Who's this guy? Aussie, okay. Widescreen, Lightning, Spirit Source, and Bone Spirit, Necro, free tormented. You're an awesome creator. Well, thank you. I try. I feel like I'm just average, to be honest with you. I might do some really cool gameplay trick stuff or whatever, but I feel like I'm just really average in terms of the creating content side of things. But I want to get better at it. Anyhow, enjoy Cat Weasel, and I'll see y'all in 15 hours from now when I start my stream. Then appreciate y'all for sticking around with me. Like I said, we recooked some Heartseeker. It was great. You will see more of that. So make sure you hit F5 on the Heartseeker guide as I continue to make changes and adjustments and upgrades and things. But thanks, and as always, till next time.